Good morning, everyone. My name is Samuel EKELE, and I'm with the uh, infrastructure and DevOps teams. And this morning, I'll be talking about igniting next level productivity with artificial intelligence tools, right? Revolutionizing the modern work um, space. So we'll be looking at introduction, what AI is all about, and then how AI tools can enhance the productivity, the role it plays, and key AI tools that you can actually use for to boost your productivity, and also benefit of using AI. And then we have question and answer sections, and also have a brief demo. I just want to demonstrate one application that you can actually use to build a web application, a full stack web application in less than 5 minutes. By you don't write a single line of code, with just a prompt. Everything front end and back end will be generated for you and deployed in less than 5 minutes. What is AI? AI is artificial intelligence, is the simulations of human intelligence processed by machine, especially computer system, right? Mimicking human behavior, human intelligence. Basically, that's what artificial intelligence is all about. So we find them in key areas like in machine learning, natural language processing, and robotics, and so many of them, virtual realities, and so many of them like that, right? So what are the roles of AI in productivity? One is for automations, automating repetitive tasks, right? It automates repetitive tasks, and then used for data analysis, advanced data analysis for better decisions making, right? It helps you visualize your data, analyze your data for you to make your decisions right? And AI powered tools, embedded system, AI embedded system, like your car become smart. You can communicate with your car, and then with voice command, and then your car start reacting to your voice prompt or whatsoever, right? And then we have smart home as well, where you have AI embedded into your home generally, right? You can command with voice prompts. You can shut your door. Your door will understand when you are coming in, when you are going out, and then your kitchen knows when you are hungry and should be able to turn on the burner and every other thing to prepare food for you. All these are what is our current reality, right? So these are areas and these are roles where AI is coming in, right? Key AI tools, so many of them, right? But in these areas like the virtual assistants, you know the popular Siri, Alexa, Google Assistants, and the likes that you can actually that can just be your that can just be your companion. When they keep reminding you when you need to take your meal, when you need to take your breakfast, lunch, and all that. When you are on the medications, they can actually be your companion, reminding you when to take your next medications and the like, right? And in your house as well, you can use voice commands to do a whole lot of things, basically. So Alexa and Siri will help you run like all the shows in your house, right? Then AI power project management, like Trello, Asena's, and Notions. These are project management tools that have AI embedded in them that actually handles process automations and tracking of your project and assigning tasks and all that. So it has these features that optimize all these before AI, if you're in project management, you know how that process used to be tedious, right? So AI is helping out in that space. Then data analysis too, yes. IBM, you know, Power BI, Google Analytics, this has AI capabilities, you know, when you visualize your data, studying from the trend, you'll be able to predict the future, right? So this is what AI will help you do. Then we have key AI tools for productivity. If you really, whatever you are doing today and you don't have a bit of AI flavor in it, it means that you are still um, in the past. It doesn't matter where you find yourself in marketing, in design, programming, and the like. AI is coming everywhere. You know, there are thousands of them, so many of them being released on a daily basis, right? You just find. So we have motion. Motion thought to be like all AI platform that you can use for so many things, right? We have Notion for project management. We have Reclaim, best AI tool for tax management, and then you have ChatGPT, you know, for chatbots, and Jasper AI for content creations, you know, marketers and all that. They use it. We have Copy AI, we have Meme, we have Relay, we have mention all of them. Firefly is best AI tool for meeting notes. You know, you want to take notes and you want to automate that. You should be looking at Fireflies. You should be looking at Crips, best AI noise cancellation app for meetings. You should be looking at Midjourney, best AI tool for image generations. You'll be looking at Descript, best AI tool for video creations. You'll be looking at Submagic, best AI tool for generative video captions, right? And then Superhuman is for email inboxes. So manage your email inboxes. So these are just few of them. There are so many of them. There are a lot of them. In my list, initially, I wanted to like share the free alternative to most of this AI tool, right? So that even if you don't have, if you don't pay for them, you can still get the benefits of AI in a way. Or maybe some other time I will just list only the free versions, right? And compare the paid one and the free one. Then these are so many of them. Yeah, there are so many of them for search engine optimization. You'll be looking at long shots, SEO content AI. You should be looking at SEO GPT. You should be looking at Cyborg, content, Rubik, and all that. Depends on whatever. If you're looking at writing, you should be looking at Monica, Notion AI. You should be looking at Compose. You'll be looking at Other Side AI, and a lot of them. If you depends on what you want to do. If you are looking at startup tools, you want to start a business, and you looking at one of this, you should be looking at this one of this area, this AI tools: Durable, Namilix, Bixway, Rhetoric, Creative, and all those ones, right? And then if you want to generate logo for your business, you should be looking at local Namecheap logos, logo AI, and so we have so many of the image generations to Stable Diffusion, CI, Lucid Peak, but so many of them, and DALL-E, and that is right. App tools, Midjourney, and all that depends on whatever it wants to achieve. So, what are the benefits of AI, of using the AI? It's time saving to automate those repetitive tasks for you, and then this time consuming tasks for you, and then you focus on more other issues, right? Then Improve accuracy, yes. AI reduce human errors, right? Because when you automate your process, when you automate your workflow, you reduce error, right? Then enhance decision making. Yeah, if you can visualize, analyze your data, you should be able to make a better decision, right? Then it helps you to better manage your resources. It optimizes the use of resources, reducing waste and improve efficiency, right? Then it comes with its own challenges. And one of the challenges is the initial investment in AI technology. It can be high. If you looked at the virtual assistants for instance, Siri and Alexa, Google Assistants and all that, you know, it's expensive if you want to set them up, right? Then employee training. Before you use this AI effectively, you need to, your employees need to understand how to actually use them. A whole lot of people don't even know how to use ChatGPT, don't know how to throw in um, prompt to ChatGPT up to until now, right? And all these things, some organizations are training their staff on how to use ChatGPT effectively and other AI tools as well, right? Data privacy concern. We don't really know what they do with our data. As I am right now, I don't know what ChatGPT do with my data. I don't know what they really do with my, I don't really know what is going on in the back end, right? So I think it's a whole lot of issues. If my data is not safe, it means that's that. I don't really know what they do with our data. So before we go quickly, let me just show us how you can deploy a full-fledged, a full stack applications in less than 5 minutes and deploy them in less than 5 minutes, not writing any code, but just a voice prompt, right? Let me take us to this tool. Let me take us to this tool. Oh, oh my God. Time. Okay. What I was actually looking for is right there in front of me. I didn't even know. Okay. So the application, we have a lot of them, you know. We have Cursor AI, we have um continuous dev and all that, right? Continuous dev and all that. So this one actually this one and Cursor AI is actually the two applications that actually broke the camel's back per se, because before you start your business, you write your applications, write your software and all that, you know, it take a longer time. You need to hire maybe a full stack developer, depending on the size of the project. You need to hire a front-end engineer or back-end engineer and all the database managers and even people that deploys and all that. But these applications will just solve this complex problem in less than 10 minutes. You have your full stack applications. You know, it's going to bundle the application. You choose any programming language of your choice, and then boom, you have your application. So now, let's say, what do you think we can build with this application? Which applications, what kind of application do you want us to build? Do we have any suggestion? Please, can you hear me? Can anybody suggest any applications to build? Okay. Uh, any suggestion from anybody?
Um,
Please, can anybody hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. What kind of application do you want us to suggest?
Any application, anything at all that you, any applications, any web applications that you want us to build now, so that we can build it in less than a few minutes.
Gemini.
Oh, Gemini.
You can build a to-do app, like a tax manager.
A tax manager. Okay. All right. I want to build a to-do app to manage task, right? To manage task. The good thing about this application is that, right, I've actually punched in what the nature of the applications I want to build, right? Then I may not state the picture right here now. While it generates the applications, I will preview the applications and see whether it's actually suits what I wanted, and if not, then I can as well punch in another prompt again too. So it continues that until you get what you want, right? That's what it will do for you. I want to build a to-do app to manage tasks. So what do you want? What do you want us? What features do you? Oh, okay. Let's see what it can give us with this. Okay. This is your code. It's writing your code. I know I've made the mistake. I did not choose the application, but you know, my favorite programming language is JavaScript, and then Next.js, and React and all that. So I think it's because I've built one with Next.js before, it automatically picked it. I can actually choose which programming language to use to build the application. Now, he has bundled our application, right? And on the left here, he's telling you what they've used to build the application, right? You use Tailwind CSS for styling and React pattern and hooks and all that, right? So these are your code. Your code are here. It has generated all the code. Let's preview our app and see what we have built. Let's preview our app and see what we built. If you look at here, you see deploy. Once you click this deploy, it will automatically deploy your application and your application will go live. That's how this application is not merciful. It's not, did not plant programmers well, because everybody can become a programmer now with this kind of application. Why is it taking time to load? I want a dark background for my application. So it's going to, all right, this application is live, right? So let's add new tags. Let's add new tags. Let's say create a, oh, okay, my prompt. I want to change the Okay, yeah, has changed the background for me, right? To dark background. All right, our application is live. Yes, I remember when I was learning React and I was learning JavaScript and all that. This happens to be like one of the first applications that I built, and I know how long it took me to build this application, to build this simple tax manager, right? We see on the screen, right? But this application just generates this thing in less than 5 minutes. Let's just see if our application work. One of the tasks is to greet people. Let's greet people in the morning. Greet people in the morning. Greet people in the morning. I've done that. You've added it, right? Is active, but well, I don't know how to do completed. Okay, it's completed. So if it's active, you choose active, right? If it's completed, you choose completed. So it literally have the functionality of a to-do app. If you need further modifications to this application as we see it now, you can just write them here. You can just write them here, and then the changes will be implemented immediately. Then if you want to deploy this application now, you click this button here. Just click it. You are okay. You have tested it. You see that it's okay. You click here, and then your application will be deployed to Netflix. Your application will be deployed to Netflix. Is deploying to Netlify. Is deploying to Netlify. So imagine if you want a website for yourself, you don't just want all this web application, you just want a simple website for yourself, you know, maybe your personal website. You can just punch in the same command, and then it will deploy it to your Netlify. It will deploy to Netlify, and then you have your website live. He has deployed my website now. The website has been deployed. How do we access the deploy website? So you can give anybody this URL, right? This is the URL to your application. You give anybody in this world this URL, the person will be able to access the applications anywhere in the world, right? Amazing. So because of our time, let me I've dropped the link in the chat box. Okay. So that's that. Any question for me?
Yeah, you have a question in the chat box. I think it's something I also want to ask.
Okay. Where is my slide again? All right. You say the disadvantage of AI. One of the disadvantages of AI is the cost, right? is actually expensive to run. Like this one that we've just seen, that
basically is, which is more like AI, does it have more of advantages or it has more of
more of advantage. The disadvantage are just few. It's just the privacy concern and the cost. The advantage is just more than that's the next thing. We're going to see more of AI in future, right? Everything is going to be AI eventually. Everything you can think of today is going to be run by artificial intelligence eventually. So I have a question, but we're running out of time. I have a question, and my question one. Should I ask the question now?
Yeah, please, you have 2 minutes.
Okay. Which of the following is not a common application of AI tools in the modern workplace? A, data analysis. 2, B, personalized customer service. C, inventory forecasting. D, filing physical paperwork. Which one of these is not a common application of AI tools in the modern workplace? The answer is there, staring at you in the face. Nobody?
There's a response in the chat box. D.
B. That's correct. How does AI improve decision-making in an organization? A, in randomly select options. It uses data and analytics to provide insight and a recommendation. It slows down the decision-making process. It prevents employees from making decisions altogether. So how does AI improve decision-making? B. It uses data analytics to, okay. Then the last but not the least, that is correct. The last but not the least, what type of AI tool can be used to automate repetitive tasks in the business? Chatbot, virtual reality system, augmented reality tools, and none of the above. And none of the above. Which one? Anybody answer the question?
Everybody saying none of the above in the chat box.
None of the above. Repetitive tasks. Okay. Do you think chatbots is not really taking that space? Like, yes, chatbot, you can train a chatbot to whoever say good morning, this is the response. That's basically how they train chatbots, right? So chatbots is the answer. Instead of you responding to that message every day, how are you? You respond the same message. You can train the chatbot to do it for you. So whenever somebody sends in that same query, chatbot will respond certain way, So there are also where you fill a form. You've trained the chatbot that when somebody selects this option, respond with this solution or respond with this. Basically, that's the logic they use to train chatbot. So chatbot is the correct answer, A.
All right, thank you very much. So we have to stop here. It's time already. Thank you, Mr. Sam.